What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're looking at Xiahou, the brand new warrior from the Forest faction. We're gonna do a little bit different on this video. We're gonna really just break down his mechanics and understand what is going on with him. I think sometimes we just immediately jump into combat, into PvP endgame battles too fast, and a lot of times we're like, oh, he sucks, or oh, he's amazing, without actually understanding what's going on. So we're gonna go over the hero real quick, and then we're gonna try to see in one-on-one battles and then group battles how he's performing. So ferocious raid, HP attack, block, and control immunity. That's great. No damage reduction. Feels a little bad. When Xiahou launches a base attack, he restores himself 35% of his lost HP and reduces all allies' precision. Or all enemies' precision. So this is actually not that bad. Usually I say a basic attack has to accomplish something nowadays. Because if the basic's doing nothing, it feels really bad. So it's not really doing any damage per se. He's got one of those basic attacks that's not going to do anything. Like if you put his basic attack against an A and B, chances are he's going to do 1 damage and that's it. But he heals himself and then he reduces all enemies' precision by 20%. That's not too bad. That means lower chance for the, or higher chance for you to block an attack from the enemy. Plus, what is that? 10%, 6% less attack coming in from enemies as well. That's very interesting. Unexpected attack could be decent. Impeccable Strike is one I really want to try to break down and digest today. When allies block a total of 6 times, Xiahou increases all allies' attack 25% and armor by 25 for 3 rounds, while the bonuses of attack and armor get doubled on himself. I want to see if you can keep stacking this. Like if the other team is just hitting you with tons of AoE attacks and hitting your whole team and you're blocking with blended A and Bs, does it keep stacking? That'd be really cool to see a Xiahou team built with like Eloise and Sword Flash. And then his active ability definitely feels like a mini Sword Flash sheet attack. So 600, 800, 1000 of armor ignoring versus 4, 8, 1600. It's very similar. So we want to see if it has very big burst potential like Sword Flash, but of course he doesn't have all the utility that a Sword Flash does. That's very interesting. And then the target in turn additionally increases all allies blocked by 40%. Okay, so I'm going to go fight myself real quick. I know I got an Eloise on the team. I already took a look at it. We'll throw the lion in. All right, let's take a look. So basic attack, yeah, exactly what I thought. The basic did absolutely nothing. It does lower the precision. He does have an A and B, so he will be blocking this fight. Oh, okay. That was his mini Sword Flash Xia active. That did quite a bit of damage. But yeah, see, his basic attack doesn't have any bonus damage or like a percent damage like a lot of people do. He's decently tanky. This is essentially a V4 Eloise with a splendid A and B versus a V4 Xiahou with a splendid A and B V4. Wow, that active ability kind of hits hard. Is this actually gonna get to the block where we can see the buff? I don't know if we're gonna block enough times, to be honest. He is definitely winning out over her, though. There's another block. We got those. Is that what those 2 stacks are right there? Oh, okay. So the attack and like the armor buff there. I was surprised that did as well as it did right there. So that must be the attack and armor. Interesting. It stacks up. I didn't feel like he blocked 6 times though. Hold on. Let's watch that back. Let's take a look at this interaction here. Let's count the number of blocks he gets off as well. So 0. He's got 1 right there. He's got a second one. How is he getting the buff? There's a third one. There's the block upgrade. There's the 4th stack. Okay, that's from the lion. There's the 5th. Okay, and it just doubles up. So much like how Rogan has his buff double up on assassins, he double ups on himself. So that's why he got the 2 stacks instead of 1. They show it as a double layer instead of showing it just giving him bonus stats, just like how Rogan does with assassins. So that's pretty good. Surprisingly, that attack felt not horrible. It didn't feel bad, to be honest. Now, there's another thing I want to try out here. It might get a little difficult. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump over to the other account that we're going to be testing with here. I'm going to put a whole lineup in now. Oh, God, I forgot we had the horse. Stupid. Let's just do something like this. So we have multiple enemies. I want to see what happens if you just start blocking like completely out of control. I'm not gonna use my whole team because I feel like that would be a little too much. I'll throw in something like this just to keep us alive, maybe. I hope we don't just utterly destroy them, to be honest. Let's see how this goes. So what we're really looking for here is seeing if the blocking will stack. Kind of hard to catch and see who's blocking what and where, but we have 3 splendid A and Bs on the guys in the front row. I'm kind of just hoping we can live long enough to start seeing the buff stack up. So we have precision debuff on the entire enemy team, you can see here, which is really good. Oh, just don't kill. I want to get enough blocks off, but hopefully their actives here are gonna proc some buffs. So there's 1 stack, the double stack for him. So hard to tell how many blocks we have, though. That's the biggest issue here. Doesn't look like we quite got there. Man, I feel like we're going to have to go up against a stronger team. I think we just might have to throw our normal lineup in and just watch and monitor. Well, hold on. No, that was a second buff right there. You see that? It says 4-2-2, so it does stack. Man, I almost wish I had him on this team with a bunch of splendid A and Bs. Okay, let's take a look then and go like we're take the next step now. And let's throw him in just a PvP fight. I really don't know. This could be bad going up against something like that. I don't want to go up against a Drake team, to be honest. Man, look at the power levels now. 32 million. 41 million. Man. All right, let's go up against something like this. But we're going to throw our normal squad in here and see how this goes. All right. I want to just mainly just try to pay attention to see. Oh, wow, there's crowns on that entire team. Let's see if these A and Bs and blocks can do anything for us. Can we get a bunch of stacks, like, and just go absolutely crazy and block every attack coming our way? Granted, we only have 4 heroes, I believe, with splendid A and Bs. We have a Rui on the Jara and a crown on the Asmodel. There's the first stack right there. So that was the 6th block right there. Let's see if this just keeps, if we can like really stack it up. That would be pretty crazy. Okay, still just 1 individual stack. Let's see after these counterattacks. Was that one there? Nope, there's a block. Oh, he went down before. Yeah, I mean, he does seem like he's going to be a bit more of a squishy hero. He has control immunity, but he doesn't have damage reduction, which usually a native damage reduction. You probably want to run a crown on him. So here's what I'm going to do. He already has a ridiculous amount of block. You, sir, are going to get a crown. That literally every time he jumps at you, like, I hate this animation. I absolutely hate that right there. Let's try running it on the Asmodel instead. Just build a more speedy team. Who are we going up against? Franco? No, we aren't going against the speed. Oh, everybody's running speed. I don't want to run against speed right now. Everybody's running pretty close to the same team. Let's go up against Polo, see how this works. So we'll put a crown on him to hopefully make him a little bit tankier. He should already have a very high chance to block as it is. So needing an A and B probably is not necessary. We'll swap that over to the Asmodel. I just don't think his buffs are going to be worthwhile, whereas a Rogan just natively gives those buffs just by living. He has to have conditions met for it to happen. Now, he does have a self-heal. debatable if it's good. His basic attack doesn't really do any damage compared to like a Rogan, who does quite a bit of damage and multi-layer hits to get through things like Unbending Will and those fun stuff like that. Now he does have the shield and the flower, which means he's going to be pretty tanky here. That's probably good for our game plan, but we still don't have any attack or armor bonuses. We have the precision down on the enemy team, which is good. Just don't know how this is going to work out. God, that bait. Good Lord. So funky. Oh no, the shield went over to the Jara. Now he's probably going to go down this round, and he did give the block buff to the team. That's that little redirection arrow you see above their head, but he's yet to give any attack. And we're talking about a very block oriented team here. Now we don't have the Transcendence Heroes with the block imprint. There's the first stack in round 3. That feels a little late, but we'll see. I just don't feel like it's enough attack to really be a huge difference maker here. Still alive. He can't be crit. I don't think that's really going to matter here, though. No. Counterattack takes him out. So we did get 2 stacks up on our heroes. But again, is that really something we care about here? I don't know. Not quite enough damage either. Crowns just feel so much better is the other part of it. There could be some really cool synergies in PvE. We will maybe try him out in Tower of Oblivion, but first impressions, his active definitely has a big punch to it. Like his active will definitely deal a ton of damage. His buffing capabilities not as impressive as I would have hoped for. The question is there any teams you could cheese with this, where if you used in a PvE scenario like a whole team of splendid A and Bs for offense, could you get this attack number just like through the roof? Are there any enemies that hit all allies? Well, Russell will in the new Sealand or Broken Spaces. I don't know. There could be some weird cheese where you use like Eloise and a bunch of Xiahous, but no one's really gonna build multiple, I don't think. So, interesting hero. We're gonna do more deep dives. Like I said, I don't like just chucking him into PvP. I like trying to understand his abilities a little bit more. He is kind of slow. He's like an Andrea speed, which is like 50 speed slower than some of the faster heroes in the game. His self heal is okay. We'll have to see. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. It'd be interesting to test him out in something like Sealand, but I don't think that's going to be strong enough, to be honest. We'll see. Maybe someone will build him. Maybe we'll be able to test. See you guys next time.